Ms. Bernarditas Müller and Mr. Georg Borsting, the co-chairs of the Standing Committee of Finance. Distinguished members of the Standing Committee of Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to speak at this important forum on climate finance architecture. Thank you also to the government of Korea for hosting this forum. There is perhaps no better place to discuss climate finance architecture than South Korea, being home of the Green Climate Fund and the Global Green Growth Institute. We have come a long way in creating a climate finance architecture under the UNFCCC. The Global Environment Facility is now in its 7th replenishment cycle. The Adaptation Fund celebrated its 10-year anniversary last year, and the Green Climate Fund is now fully operational. These UNFCCC funds signal the will of countries to mobilize climate finance and scale up ambitious actions to fight against climate change. Furthermore, climate finance architecture extends beyond the convention, where numerous actors are working hard to scale up climate finance flows. At the international level, multilateral development banks, bilateral development agencies, and other climate funds are scaling up their climate finance to leverage greater amounts of capital to meet the Paris Agreement goals. At the national level, climate finance actors, local governments, and civil society alike are interacting with each other to mobilize domestic finance and implement climate change actions. On the private side of the architecture, there is a myriad of private sector actors managing trillions of dollars worth of assets and investments who should be further engaged to fully harness their potential. Achieving the Paris Agreement goals will require nothing less than the highest level of collaboration by all climate finance actors within and outside the UNFCCC. Only through collaboration can we ensure that climate finance flows from the international level down to the community level where it is most needed. If there is a bottleneck, we need to find out where the problem lies and together find ways to solve the issue. That's why this forum is so important. For the first time, we have convened representatives from all UNFCCC funds and other major climate finance institutions in one room, with one question in mind. How can we work together to better improve climate finance flows from international to national level? The next 2 days of the forum provide a good opportunity to analyze each aspect of climate finance architecture, to look at the trends and developments of the architecture, to explore possible areas of collaboration within and outside of the UNFCCC, to scale up the climate finance flows, and to identify specific actions to be undertaken by countries, sectors, and institutions to scale up climate finance. I encourage you to take advantage of the time you have in Songdo. Do not let this forum be an end in itself. Take what you discuss here and start collaborating with your climate finance counterparts. Ladies and gentlemen, with the proper financing architecture in place, we can achieve the goals set out in the Paris Agreement. We urgently need this. We are already feeling the impacts of climate change throughout the world. Our time to do something about it is running short. So, your work here is very important. I urge you to be diligent in your discussions and to find the solutions we urgently need. I look forward to the positive outcomes of this forum. Thank you.